Okay, how's everybody doing? Gentile here. What I'm going to go over today is my stove that I use. This is my whole cook set I keep in a bag. I'll go over it later in another video. Got my fuel canister. And basically this is the pot I'm using right now. It's a Toaks titanium. I'll go over the whole kit later, but this is a 450 milliliter one. But basically most of my stuff fits inside this. I got a Bic lighter in there. Bare bag hanging kit. But this is today's video. My BSR titanium stove. So that's what we're going to look at today. Comes in this little nylon sack that you can put it in. But that's it. That's the whole stove. It's very light. You flip these right here out. It's got 3 of them. I found this a little easier to kind of flip it upside down so they don't tangle in each other, and then start flipping them out. And that is the stove. It doesn't have one of the piezo lighters. I just use a Bic. Works just as good. It's got the on and off lever there. What I have found is after you take it off your gas canister and you start to fold the arms up, one arm will hit that. So you actually have to turn it on just a little bit in order for that that arm to clear that. And then you can turn it, flip the lever over, and put it up. But let's go ahead and look at this today. Go ahead and get it back open again. I've cooked on this a few times. I love this stove, especially for the weight, and we'll be checking in on that. In fact, let's go ahead and weigh it now. Put everything back. First, let's go ahead and measure it. See what it's measuring here. It comes just under 2 inches long. 2 inches long by, I'm going to say probably about 1.5 inches wide. So 2 inches long, 1.5 inches wide. Now, see what we get on here. Make sure that's zeroed out. Now this is just the stove. Put that on there. You can see it comes to 0.9 ounces. Okay, now throw the sack on there too. Sack doesn't even hardly weigh anything, at least it doesn't register. So you have pretty much 0.9 ounces just for the stove. So I definitely love this thing. Now you do get a little hissing sound whenever you put it onto the canister. But it's not much. If you screw it on real quickly, then it goes down. I kind of wish that it had a little bit of a, I guess more of a rubber seal. It's got a little bit of a rubber O-ring inside of it. To me, I kind of wish it's a little bit thicker. But I mean, besides that, that's just some mute points on it. But I'll put this on for you. You probably just heard it hiss. Let's just screw it down there. Raise that up, and that's basically how big it stands up off of it with the arms reached. It's just a little over 4.5 inches tall on one of the small canisters. So that works. As far as my cup that I use to boil water on, fits on that thing nicely. Got plenty of room there. Let me go grab my other pot real quick, and we'll set that onto it too. Be right back. Okay, I am back. Got my other pot here. It is a BSR Soloist. Usually keep one of them medium size gas cans in it. But setting it on this, it does support it. Okay. I have no problem with it being on. It supports it real fine. I probably really wouldn't go any bigger pot than this. But BSR Soloist fits on it just fine. So, as far as cooking goes, as far as what this little thing can do, let me get my measuring cup out. This is what I measure water with. I'm usually cooking dehydrated meals like the Mountain Houses stuff. I usually get them just at Walmart every time I go. Throw one into my buggy and just let them pile up. The single servings only take about a 1 3/4 cup water. So, but let me do 1 cup here. So let me fill this up real quick. Okay, got this full of 1 cup of water. So we'll just go ahead and pour that into it. This cup right here will hold about really close to 2 cups. So we'll go ahead and fire this thing up. And with the temperature control, with the knob that you have, you can go full blast, or you can bring it down to a simmer. Okay, let me get my timer going. See here, see if I can find it real quick. Stopwatch. Okay. Now, see, it's on 0. I'm going to put this right onto it. Go ahead and hit that. Now, I'll turn it up a little bit. So I'm going to call that a boil right there. Okay, right at 3 minutes 16 seconds or so. Okay, so just to give you a little idea of what this little stove can do. Get my camera stabilized there. I'm just going to set this off to the side. The handle's a little bit warm, but not too much. Let that cool down. But now this thing will be hot, so I'm going to let it cool for a while. It's made of titanium. It's from BRS, which there's a little label printed on it. I don't know if my camera will pick that up or not, but it has a little exclamation point warning. It says GRS on it. But like I said, this is the BRS. It's 0.9 ounces. I like the weight. I've looked at their other clone that's real similar to the MSR Pocket Rocket. It works just the same. Now for price on this one, I paid $15 on Amazon. I will put my affiliate link down below if you want to check that out even more. If you're looking at getting a gas stove, it's light. It's definitely cheap enough, especially if you're getting into backpacking or you just want to lighten your load like I am. You'll probably see some videos coming along I want to do with my gear stuff. I'm trying to get a lighter load because of my back issues, so I'm always working on that weight. So starting with my cook set, I was definitely able to go a lot lighter than that. But I hope this little review helps you out. Give it a shot. I definitely like it. Earlier when I was talking about, wishing it had a little bit thicker O-rings, you can kind of see the base of this titanium here. It does rest on top of the metal lip of the gas canister. I kind of wish that was up a little bit higher. If they made it just a little bit longer, basically be pretty much perfect. It's cooled down a pretty good bit now. I'll go ahead and fold that up. Make sure it's turned off. Okay, and that's it. Like I said, you gotta turn it on a little bit in order to get the other legs to close up, but then you can turn it. You still kind of leave it in low on position. Definitely after it's cooled down, put it back in your sack as you're packing up. So, but that is it. GSR, or the BRS, excuse me, titanium stove. Check y'all guys out later.